Hey guys, it's Maple here, and instead of my Kinsona, I have Paradise, my tropical island pup, just to mix things up. It's a really, really nice day out, so I thought I'd make a video, because it's been like so long and I feel kind of bad. But yeah, and this is Zion. You've seen him before, but he's like a lot bigger now. He's not standing up, but we'll probably see him later. So this video is just kind of a random video about my dream that I had. The first part of my dream was kind of random, like not related to the rest of the dream at all, but I'll share it with you anyway. In my dream, I was Zach from The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, and Pixie was Cody, and that's Roxy over there. She wants to come outside. Come on! And caper. Alright, so anyway, like, we were going on this walk or something to some school that we didn't go to, and there were a bunch of kids coming out of school at that time, and one of them was like a big bully, and he was bullying people. So then like I tried to stop him, and then he was all like, what are you gonna do? And then he like, I was like, whatever, I don't even know what this was about. But then he like tried to punch me, and I kind of covered my nose to make him think that he punched me in the nose, but he didn't actually touch me. And then I punched him back. And keep in mind, in my dream I was a boy, so I wouldn't normally do anything like that. The bully was like a lot bigger than Zach, so he tried to punch him again. And I'm saying Zach even though like he was me, but you know, it's a weird dream. And Cody, which was Pixie, got in the way and blocked his punch and got a black eye. Anyway, that was completely unrelated, but that I just thought it was funny and just wanted to share it with you guys. Yeah, and then the next part, I was on a walk with my mom because it was a really nice day, like today, and I saw this girl walking with two Webkins. I think one of them was a Rottweiler, and the other one was a Labradoodle. I saw her, I was like, oh yeah, Webkins, I love Webkins, and she's like, yeah, cool, whatever, and then she gave me the Labradoodle. I'm like, what? I can't, you're giving me this, like, for free? Like, you're just, like, you don't even know me. And she's like, yeah, whatever. She was, like, kind of, I don't know, weird. In a good way. But, yeah, and I was like, yeah, cool. Secretly, I wanted the Rottweiler more, but I wasn't going to ask for it because it was hers, and yeah. Yeah, so she went on her way, and I was like, oh, man. And I already had my camera with me, so I was like, Mom, we should go take some photography. And so then we went to this place with a bunch of leaves, and it was like, it was like fall time, but it wasn't because like it's spring. But I was like, oh, cool, look at these all colorful leaves. So I would like took pictures of the Labradoodle and the leaves. I couldn't really find a good angle, and I wanted to get like a stool, but my mom had the stool and she wouldn't let me use it for some reason. This is also unrelated, but we're getting to the part of my dream that was actually cool and like, yeah. So Pixie and I went to this field or something, and there were a couple girls, and they were talking about stuff, and we're like, and one of the girls asked us, I hope the wind isn't bothering you, but she asked if we can go back in time, where, like, what time would we go to? And I obviously said I'd go back to the time of Jesus, because then I could say, like, hi to him and, like, meet him and see what he looks like. And even though it says that he was, like, you know, looked pretty average and stuff. Yeah, and the girl asked was actually Jewish, and she said that she would want to go back to the time of the Holocaust to try to stop it or help people. And so I was like, oh yeah, that's cool and stuff. And I think I was thinking about like the Holocaust because the day before, like, Pixie was talking about a book about the Holocaust. Anyway, so in my dream, we actually went back in time, me and Pixie, to the time of the Holocaust. And it was crazy, because like we were on top of this roof suddenly, and there was this plane or something going over, and then it was like bombing all the buildings, and we're like, everyone's freaking out and running around, so we're like, we have to get out of here. So then we ran down the stairs of the building, got out, and we're running around trying to find a safe place to go. So then we like came across these Nazis, and we're like, oh, what do we do? Because we didn't want to be killed. or whatever. And so, yeah, we tried to hide, but one of the guys saw us, and they're like onto us, and they're like, hey, whatever, and they thought that we might be Jews, and we're like, no, we're not Jews. And then we left. They kind of like let us go. They're like, whatever. If they are, then someone will catch them. And so we're like, oh man, we're gonna be caught. Like if people see us and we're not like part of them. So we saw this area where a bunch of kind of like costumes that all the Nazis were wearing, and we're like, we gotta like put these on and pretend to be one of them. And Caper and Zion are playing. So we're like looking around, and one of the guys who was like the lead person there, hey Caper, get down. So anyway, he saw us and he was like, hey, you need some help? And we're like, yes. And alright, you guys need to go inside. Anyway, so the guy was like asking us what, like, if we needed anything, and we're like, yeah, we kind of need some clothes or something, but we don't know what size we wear. And so he's like, oh yeah, let me help you out. And so he was like looking through, and he's like, basically like they're out of our size because we're like little girls. So he's like, okay, you guys can wear some old like Jewish clothes that we have left over. And we're like, okay, that's really weird. And so he had this lady who was part of them help us out finding some clothes, and like she gave us some like jackets and stuff because it was like cold outside in my dream, and so we had to like bundle up or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, this is really weird. We're wearing some dead people's clothes, or possibly dead people's clothes, and but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Then we went over to this place, and there was like a bunch of people's possessions, like that they took from them. One of them being a signature Timberwolf. I was like, oh man, somebody probably really misses this and stuff. I'm like, so then I asked like the guy that I talked to before, and apparently his name was Jewel, but he like went by Joel, and one of the girls even called him Geo. So I was like, okay, what is your name? But yeah, I just referred to him as Joel because that sounded more guy-like. And I was like, can we like take these possessions or whatever? And he's like, yeah, sure, like I don't care. And so I decided that I'd take the Webkins, not for myself, but in case like I saw that person, then I could give it back to them. So we took some stuff, and I was like, Pixie, we gotta like do something about this. And so then we were still trying to like play along, and then they had us do some like paperwork or something. I'm not really sure what it was about. It was kind of like a bunch of random questions and stuff and whatnot. And I was like, I don't know. Unfortunately, I didn't get to finish my dream. I woke up after that. So nothing like we didn't like save the world or anything. I wish we did. But yeah, that was my really weird and kind of cool dream, and I hope you liked it. I'm sorry that I haven't been making videos. Is this like kind of like life and stuff, and it's like Pixie has work and isn't really, I mean, she's still interested in Webkins, but she's not like really like super into it like she used to be, and Zoe's obviously not, and I don't really like making videos by myself. So yeah, and I'm also like writing a novel about our signatures, so that's kind of cool. And so when I finish it, I'll let you guys know. It'll be a while, but just that you guys might want to know what I'm up to. So yeah, thanks for watching this random videos. Bye.